for people to get started. We talked about church security this morning. God forbid that someone comes amongst us being an active shooter. This is 2018 now. It's not like the world used to be. There was a time when criminals had certain standards amongst them. Those are gone. We talk about things that we can do to help us to survive a situation that may come upon us unexpectedly. And we will have some more discussions about that, and we will do drills and things. We want to make sure that you understand that if something happens, we want you to get out. Exit, wherever you are in the building, get out. We got places for you to meet, rally points to meet. Get out. Amen? Can't get out? Hide in place. Can't hide in place? Conceal yourself somewhere, hide something. Get out in the pews, get down. Make yourself a hard target. If you have to play dead, play dead. If it comes down to you fighting between you and them, you fight. Fight whatever you get your hands on. Anything can be turned into a weapon. But don't just not do anything, amen? And we need to be very prayerful about that, amen? We got measures in place, but everything is not perfect, amen? Think about that. I don't want to bring you back down, Jennifer. But I'm bringing you back up, amen? I want you to think about it. Jennifer, that was a good bomber. As I talked this morning about security, Jennifer, that was a good bomber. I said, well, I'm going to bring you back up, amen? Let me take it up for today and just leave you down. I'll bring you back up, amen? But we have to have something in mind to do. Otherwise, you're not going to do anything. We're going to make it too easy for a sick-minded individual. We're going to make it difficult, amen? We want to prevail. And keep praying, always be praying, amen? Always be praying. In Isaiah 40, verse 28, Isaiah says, hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint. To them that have no might, he increaseth strength. Says, even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. What I would do this morning would be to set out on a course, a path to encourage you to wait on the Lord and to have your strength renewed. So from the subject, wait on the Lord and renew thy strength this morning, I would have you to wait upon the Lord. Isaiah says that our strength comes from him. He giveth power to them that have no might. He increased strength. You can't jump a dead battery, amen, with a dead battery. Sometimes that person that you are solely relying on, they may just not have the strength to encourage you to move you along like you need to be moved. But you can rest assured this morning that God don't get tired, amen. He doesn't wear out. He does not get weary. He does not faint. And Isaiah recommends that you have to remember this, that even the young men, those strong spiritually, if you would say, those who are strong spiritually, sometimes they get weak. But the Lord is our strength and our refuge. I don't know where you're going to look this morning, but I'm going to continually look unto the hills from which cometh my help. I'm going to always encourage you to look unto Jesus. Don't look unto the preacher, amen. Sometimes we put so much focus on one another, we'll miss heaven. Look unto Jesus, author and finisher of our faith. Yeah. Follow him. Paul said, be ye followers of me, as I am of Christ. So Paul didn't know that some time I may not be able to get up. But you keep your eyes on the Lord. And you wait on the Lord and renew your strength. And with all these words of encouragement being said, there are still some times that Christians fall by the wayside. We sing that song, so many falling by the wayside. Lord, help me to stand. I believe that's a ballad song to sing. Lord, help me to stand. Preachers are falling by the wayside. Teachers, elders, deacons, song leaders, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers falling by the wayside. Lord, help me to stand. Give me the strength. Recognize where our strength comes from. Sometimes we fall. And the question that comes to mind is, what causes us as Christians to quit the walk of faith? When you deep down in the inner recesses of your heart know what thus saith the Lord and what God promises to those who love him and the call according to his purpose, and what is in store for those who are condemned or will be condemned, but still sometimes we fall by the wayside. What causes us to quit the walk of faith? There are so many things that we could list if we were to set out with the intent of doing so. But for this morning, just a few minutes, I want to just lay out a few common reasons from being in the ministry and talking to different individuals, and not going to say it has or hasn't happened to me, but it may have or it may not have. We all subject to different things in our lives, and the Bible tells me that he that thinketh he stand, take heed lest he fall. Sometimes those who think that they are the strongest, you look up and realize one day they have the greatest struggles. And that's why I say don't get so focused on seeing man. You got to see past man and look up to Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. So there are some things that cause us to turn back and not follow the Lord. First thing I want to talk to you about this morning is in John chapter 6, verse 6 to 6. In John chapter 6, verse 6 to 6, Jesus had spoken to those who were following him. And then John chapter 6, he said some things that didn't set well on some of their hearts. You know, sometimes you're with somebody, you're part of something, you're really into it. You're putting your all into it. You never miss the meetings. You're always late. You're always on time. You're never late because you have put your all into it. And then some things are said and you just don't feel the same anymore. And you start having doubts. Jesus had spoken some words, and in John chapter 6, verse 6 to 6, it says, from that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him. Then said Jesus unto the 12, will you also go away? Then Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go? Thou hast the words of eternal life. Let me drop this to you this morning. If your goal is eternal life in a place called heaven, they talk about how beautiful heaven must be. I give John credit. He tried to give us a glimpse of what it looked like. So he used some words associated with things that we associate with beauty and being precious and being peculiar. But still, I don't think John came close to describing heaven. But if you have your heart set on eternal life, you can't be like these men who are following Jesus. It says that at some point they decided to walk no more with him. And then when those other disciples turned to walk no more, he asked them, will you also go away? And though Peter, always known for speaking up, Peter said, Lord, to whom shall we go? Ask yourself this morning as you start thinking about stopping your walk with the Lord, where are you going to go? Used to be a song says, who you gonna run to? Where you gonna go? If you don't follow Jesus, who you gonna run to? Where you gonna go? Man. You can't run to people. They got their own problems and situations they're dealing with. Man, I want to be here to encourage you as much as I can. I want to be on 24/7 duty to lift you up and encourage you. But there are some times when I just ain't got it in me. But I know that there's never going to be an occasion where I call upon Jesus and he's going to say, man, you know what? I got some things I'm dealing with myself right now. I feel you. I understand. I know you're hurting. I know you need somebody to talk to. I know you need somebody to just listen to you. But I just ain't got it in me right now. We have to put our faith in the Lord. He asked Peter, Peter going to turn around and go up on the Lord. Peter said, Lord, where are we going to go? If my concern is eternal life and a place called heaven, I got to follow you. I got to stay with you no matter what. Because even in my hills and valleys, even I know when I'm on the hilltop, I know you're with me, but I got to understand that even when I'm in the valley, thou art with me. I got to understand that, yea, though I walk through the shadow of death, thou art with me. No matter what's going on in my life, when I get that report from the doctor, and it tells you we just can't do it, thou art with me. Amen. When that husband or wife of mine for however many years decided they just don't have the same feelings anymore, I got to remember that thou art with me. When my children getting up out of bed in the middle of the night, being somewhere they shouldn't have been, now they got something they shouldn't have been in the first place to get into. God, remember that thou art with me. Yes. God, remember, to whom will we go? Jesus has the words of eternal life. And like Peter said, and we believe and are sure that thou art that Christ, the Son of the living God. I know sometimes we give up on our walk. And then in Deuteronomy 20, verse 8, Deuteronomy 20, verse 8. Here's the thing about people that have weak hearts. And the Bible acknowledges sometimes your heart is just weak. Sometimes you just don't have the strength. You don't want to surround yourself too much with people who have weak hearts like you got a weak heart. You need to be around people that's going to be able to strengthen you. In Deuteronomy 20, verse 8, he says, and the officers shall speak further to the people, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return into his house, lest his brother's heart faint as well as his heart. You got to understand that sometimes folks are just weak. And now you surrounded yourself with weak folk. I'm not going to be around those spiritually minded folk. I'm not going to be around those spiritually mature folk. I'm going to just hang out with these weak folk. A dead battery cannot and will not charge a dead battery. You hang around with weak folks spiritually, and you're spiritually weak. And necessarily, by default, are going to have issues. You need to kind of be around people who are going to help to encourage you and lift you up. And as Jesus told Peter on one occasion, when thou art converted, then you can go do something for your brother. If you ain't where you are, need to be spiritually, you can't help somebody and they're not where they need to be spiritually, they're not going to be able to help you. So where you going to go? Who are you going to run to? Ask yourself, who are you going to run to? So sometimes we stop that walk. We give up. We just quit. Why? What's behind that? We often talking to folk. Y'all don't mind if I call a couple of y'all names, do you? I ain't call nobody name. Y'all know better than that. I won't get your attention, so you paying attention. Like, oh Lord, you can get that call. I wouldn't get that. But from talking to people in the church, sometimes I realize that they just want to quit their walk with the Lord because they are so easily offended. Mm-hmm. It's what we call wearing our feelings on our sleeves or something like that. And sometimes these same individuals, they're the first one to say, boy, that was a good sermon, Brother Bishop. Oh, brother, sister, so-and-so really needed to hear that one. It's never something that they need. And then they get offended by everything. Mm-hmm. They're in the church, and sometimes, Lord help us, they're in the church 20 years and still letting stuff offend them and want to quit walking with the Lord because somebody done offended them. Now look at them wrong. Man, they may have an eye condition for all you know. Wasn't even looking at you. And you gonna quit the Lord? Talking about you offended? The problem is, you ain't got no root. But see, when you have root, you're not easily persuaded or pulled away. Who out in the yard try to pull up some things going out there in the yard? Like, oh, it ain't that strong. You get to pull that thing, you be sweating. Why? Because it got root. But sometimes we don't have no root in ourselves. In Matthew 13:21, this is what happens to cause people to be so easily offended or get their feelings hurt so easily. Jesus says in Matthew 13:21, yet hath he not root in himself, but doeth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended. People get upset about some things. We have to check ourselves, man. We have to check ourselves. And here's the test. Is this more important than my soul? Girl, he sure was fine looking. Mm-hmm. Is this worth my soul? Well, you know I'm going to get back at him, right? They done mess with the wrong one, I'll get them back. Is this worth my soul? When you don't have no root, anything that come along is going to pull you away from God's word. Any little tribulation, any little persecution, anything that comes along, you're going to be offended and you're going to leave the Lord. You don't have that much power over me. And I should not have that much power over you. If we do, something's wrong. That I can do something and say, you offended me, I'm going to leave the Lord. Or I can do something, you say, Brother Bishop, you just offended me, I'm going to leave the Lord. We shouldn't have that power over one another. Because at the end of the day, what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Is this more important than my soul? Stop being so easily offended about stuff. I don't care what people say, you know. Well, you know what they say about, I don't care. That ain't more important than my soul. Well, they said they don't like you. And? That ain't more important than my soul. They say you can't preach. And? They say you can't sing. And? I'm waiting for it. I'm okay. You got something? You trying to tell me something? It's not more important than my soul. So if the sign of somebody being so-called offended, I'm not going to turn my back on God. I may turn my back on your foolishness, but you ain't God. I'm turn my back on God. Stop being so easily offended. And here's the thing about your being so easily offended. When people know your number, they're going to call you. And they know what buttons to push. Boy, that just really burns me up. I'm glad to know that about you. And I'm going to remember that. Because when the time comes, I know exactly what number to dial. And I'm going to make you lose your mind. Stop giving people that control over you. Their soul is not important to them in that case, I guess. They have no roots. They gone. Shouldn't be the case. As long as God is not offended by me, but Jesus will be the one to say, well done, I good faithful servant, or depart from me. I'm okay. Some people want to have their own way, y'all. They want to have their own way, and when they can't, they just quit. When it comes to the church. Only when it comes to the church. Because I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you've been told no on your job before. They have. You've been told no. Why should I have my mind something like promotion? Oh, well, I got somebody else. Why quit? Okay, I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. You don't time me early, right? You got over. But in the church, when we can't have our own way, what we need to know and understand is that the church is a body, and all members are related one to another. Every member of my body does not have the same function, but every member of my body should have the well-being of my body in mind. That's the way it should be with the church. And because you are not doing what this other person is doing, that should not be a freedom to say, I'm going to quit, because that's what I want to do. Because if my right hand suddenly got jealous of my left hand, I would be in trouble with it. Well, now you don't want to do anything. Now see that? This hand mad at this hand. But also I need to clap. But this ain't happening. Because I'm mad at that one. So you figure out how you can clap by yourself. No, let's work together. For the edifying of the body. Let's work together. Don't get mad and quit the church. People kill when they say quit the church. I'm going to quit the church. Be careful. Ephesians 2:21 says, in whom all the building fitly framed together groweth into an holy temple in the Lord, in whom ye also are built together for an habitation of God through the Spirit. We are a building. We are members of the same body. We work together. This building has doors, it has windows, it has floors, it has walls, it has ceilings. Every part has a function. Every one of us have a function in the body. And that function is not to be jealous of one another, but to work and to compliment and to lift up and to encourage to walk along the side. And when things don't go your way, don't quit. Because people have been on jobs for 40 years that they could not stand. But then one thing said in the church that they don't agree with, and they want to quit the church. Or quit the Lord, that's what somebody wants. That ought not to be the case, amen. That should not be the case with us. We should wait on the Lord. Let Him renew our strength. When you're down and out, wait on the Lord. Don't quit. So people, they get easily offended. They get mad, they want to have their own way, things don't go their way, they want to quit. Sometimes people let Christians, I'm talking about, they let worldly success lift them away from the Lord. Luke 12:15-20 says, and he said unto them, take heed and be well covetous, for a man's life consists not in the abundance of things which he possessed. Verse 20 says, but God said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. That's the story about that man with those barns, and he had this great harvest, and so he went and built bigger barns, and he put all this stuff in them, and then started talking about how he gonna lay back and take it easy. But God had other plans. Man, don't spend all your life chasing out the riches, and then you finally get there, and then God says, oh, by the way, I have other plans for you. You neglected God, and neglected his family, neglected his children, neglected everything, neglected the church, neglected everything, and then now you have made it. You moved on up. You made it. And allowed that stuff to pull you away from the Lord. Not remembering that one day you're going to have to stand and give an account. And don't run out there to my brother Bishop said, don't work this, sit at home and wait. That ain't what I said. You need to get to work. Amen. If you're able, you need to work. But don't let your life be about work. To the detriment of your family, your children, your husband, your wife. Because at the end of the day, that job's not going to mean anything. Jesus is not going to look at you and say, oh, this person was, that guy let them in. Your title, your class, your status is not going to guarantee you don't enter into heaven. Did you fear God and keep his commandments? Or did you not? Ecclesiastes 12:13, let us see the conclusion of the whole matter. We have to fear God and keep his commandments. Well, this is the whole duty of man. Work, take care of business, but don't let work be everything, amen? To the detriment of the Lord. When we start coming up with reasons to be at work and not to be in the assembly, when we come up with reasons to be at work and not to have things to do with the church, something is wrong. We need to step back, take a look at ourselves in the mirror, amen? Something is wrong. It's okay to be ambitious. But our greatest ambition should be to stand before Jesus and hear him say, well done, thy good and faithful servant. That should be our number one goal, is to stand before God in his favor when all is said and done. But listen, we have to get there. Because that requires a spiritual mind and a spiritual way of thinking. We have to lay aside that carnal stuff. Seek ye first, Matthew 6:33, the kingdom of God and his righteousness. He says all these other things be added to you. This ain't go out all that stuff, and then the kingdom of God be added to you. He said you seek first the kingdom of God. Listen, when we learn to put God first, I believe firmly that he's going to take care of everything else. He said so.
Amen.
He can't lie. It's impossible. So when he says, seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, what things are we talking about? The stuff that the Gentiles was chasing after? Gentiles worried about where my next meal will come from, what about the clothes, what about the shelter? Jesus said, no, don't think like that. You put me first. Mm-hmm. You got your mindset on a certain goal at your job or something, you like your career or something else, you put me first. Put me first. Put me first. I'll take care of that for you. Man, I'll open up doors. Said something about God open up the window of heaven and pour you out a blessing. You better tell y'all come over here and let me carry my blessings. You want me to hold them up. But we want to do otherwise. We want to put everything before God. And then when we get in a situation, we want to call on the Lord. Mm-hmm. Seek you first the kingdom of God. Amen. Don't allow worldly interests to pull you away from the Lord. And so many of our children, it has happened to them. It's happened to some of us. Some of us have made the decision to come back, and I'm thankful. I say hallelujah to that. Now let's get those others, our children especially, and bring them back. And our friends, and bring them back. Tell me, you know what? I was wrong. Dad was wrong. Mama was wrong. I was so concentrated on my career that I forgot to get you kids and teach you about Jesus. I apologize. I messed up. I don't want you to do the same thing I did. I want you to seek him first. because I don't want you to be a quitter. I don't want you to leave the Lord. I don't want you to allow the world to pull you away. We get too easily offended. We want to have our own way or we quit. We let worldly success pull us away from the Lord. Some of us get so busy, we become weak, such to have need of milk and not meat. We become so weak in the scripture, we couldn't tell you what John 3:16 says. And anybody been in the church for a day, know that? We get so weak. Why? Because we allow ourselves to become so busy that we don't allow any time to study, pray, or meditate on God's word. When was the last time you picked up a Bible at home? Be honest with yourself. The last time you picked up a Bible at home and you were just moving out of the way of something else. Now, what ever go control that? Now, move the Bible, trying to find remote control. Be honest with yourself. Last time you picked up a Bible at home, God's word. And they'll be on your phone. I'm not trying to say it's got to be, but God's word. Last time you picked it up at home. And looked at it. We allow ourselves to become weak. No time to study, pray, or meditate. You have to know the spiritual life of a Christian. Hear this now. The spiritual life of a Christian is dependent upon spiritual food.
Man.
You mess with Lisa sometime, I'll have old fat stomach. So I gotta feed the machine. Gotta feed the beast. I'm hungry. I know I gotta eat. The spiritual life of a Christian depends upon its intake of spiritual food. We must hunger and thirst after righteousness. Acts 20 and 32 says, Acts 20 verse 32 says, and now, brethren, I commend you to God and to the word of his grace, which is able to build you up and to give you an inheritance among all them which are sanctified. God's word is able to build us up.
Amen.
Don't you want to be built up in the Lord? Don't you want to be strengthened in the Lord? Isaiah said, you know what? Our young men, they go weary. They don't faint. But they that wait upon the Lord shall have their strength renewed like eagles. Powerful. And that strength comes from the Lord. Comes through his word. How's my faith increased? So that faith come by hearing. And hearing not by what junk is on the TV and the radio, by the word of God. You got to pick up God's word and study and meditate. And then when those issues of life come our way, we have the defense for them. We have something to fend those things off. It's called putting on the whole armor of God in. God's word will protect you from top to bottom. But if you have an understanding of God's word, you don't bother it, and it don't bother you, you're going to be weak. You're going to be weak. And then you're going to up and decide that now's the time to pick the Lord because I'm so weak. And the devil's going to be casting. He's going to be throwing it out there. Sometimes we forget that the devil's a great fisherman. You got a tackle box full. You got all our names. You got little sections in this tackle box. Speaking metaphorically here, he's got tackle box with all our names on it, and he knows exactly what little bait to pull out. Are they biting this shiner? We'll put this spinner out there. Dwayne? You got a tackle box, don't you? He knows. He got all of our names, and he knows exactly what it's going to take. And if you're not in God's word, studying God's word, praying to God, communicating with him, have a relationship with him, and act up, not one of those, hey, mama, I need it, dad, Not one of those relationships that they don't hear from you. We don't hear from them when they need something. Not one of those relationships, so-called. But we need to be in constant communication with Him, studying His Word, or else we're going to grow weak and we are going to faint. And let me close with this. Being offended easily, can have their own way so they won't quit. Let success pull them away from the Lord. Forgetting where success comes from, taking the very blessing that God gives us sometimes and turning it into a curse, that's really sad. Getting so busy we don't study, pray, meditate on God's Word. And then sometimes we just put so little into being a Christian, but that's exactly what we get out of it. I'm a firm believer that whatever you put into anything, that's what you're going to get out of it.
Amen.
If you put zero into that relationship, that husband and wife, you're going to get zero out. I hear people sometimes running around talking like 50-50 love. Y'all holding back from each other then. You giving 50, she giving 50. That ain't 100. That's 50. 50 plus 50 is 100 divided by 2 is what? 50. 50-50 love. You better put some more in that. I ain't get that thing up to 51. Then 61. 77. Finally, both of y'all putting in 100. Now somebody, what kind of marriage you got? Man, we giving it our all. I'm giving it 100, she giving it 100. We gave up that 50-50 love thing, you know. We left that back there with Ted. All right, y'all ain't never listen to Ted. I don't want to talk about that 50-50 love. We get back what we put in anything in life. Being a child of God, you get back what you put in. Paul is a good example of a person who enjoyed being a Christian. The Christian life, even though it led Paul into many trials, he believed in what he was doing, and Paul always gave his all. He was determined that he would not let anything keep him from exercising himself. Paul put all into being a Christian. 2 Corinthians chapter 11. You can read that through there when you get time. He put everything into being a Christian, and it wasn't always easy. He concluded that all the things he put into being a Christian, he said in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 21, I speak concerning reproach as though we had been weak. Howbeit, wheresoever in his bold, I speak foolishly, I am bold also. Paul said, are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. Then Paul said, you want to talk about somebody, you want to call me a fool? Let me speak as a fool. In labors more abundant, in stripes above measure, in prisons more frequent. Paul said, I put all of this in. I dealt with all of these things. And there's all. Of the Jews 5 times seized I 40 stripes, say he won. Thrice was I beaten with rods, once was I stoned. Thrice I suffered shipwreck, but day and night I've been in the deep. Paul said, I had weariness, painful watches, hunger, thirst, fast, and cold, nakedness. Paul said, you name it, I've been through it. But then he said, you know what? It's all been worth it. Because at the end of the day, he says, Paul, my grace is sufficient for you. Paul understood that he was going to get back what he put in. And when you put your all into being a Christian, you're going to be blessed and you're not going to want to quit. Don't quit. Don't give up. Sometimes we go weak, we go weary, but whatever you do in this life, in preparation for the afterlife, don't give up, church. What's he saying to us this morning in this message? Back to Isaiah 40 as I close it. Isaiah 40:20 says, hast thou not known, hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no certainty for his understanding. He gives power to the faint. Are you here this morning? Are you faint? And to them that have no might, he increases strength. Did you come here this morning with no strength? No might? He says this is what he'll do for you. He said, even you shall faint and be weary. and the young men shall utterly fall. It's going to happen to all of us at some point. We're going to go weary. We're going to go faint. But don't forget this. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. And they shall walk and not faint. Stop letting the world dictate your Christianity. We ought to be dictated to the world. This is how you live. This is what a joyous life is about. Being a child of God. This is how I get through every situation with the help of God. Stop throwing our hands up and surrender to the world. We are the children of God, y'all, by faith in Christ Jesus. We need to carry ourselves as such. Don't give up. Don't give up. And when you are strengthened, as Jesus told Peter, when you are strengthened, when you are converted, then help your brother up. Help somebody else. Somebody benefit from this message this morning. Somebody will be blessed by this message this morning. Somebody on the very edge of giving up and quitting on God, quitting on themselves. But somebody will be blessed this morning. And I pray that you're that one. That you're that one this morning. And if you're here this morning, you're not a child of God. The first step is to become a child of God and open up all the spiritual blessings that are only in Christ Jesus. Ephesians 1.